My name is Debbie Barnett, and welcome to Wednesday night skill building. Tonight is all about helping us build our skills when we get our tiles in, being able to get them into some order that makes sense, keeping track of multiple things, because keeping track of more than one thing is going to get you to being a higher level player, and is also going to afford you many more opportunities to make a mahjong. And that's what this game is all about, staying open and flexible. For the newer players, it's very hard to get out of the mindset, I have to pick one thing right now and that's it. And then that hand will go belly up very quickly, and they don't know what to do, how to switch, how to change out, and all of that. This morning I did a skill building class with somebody one-on-one, and that was exactly the situation. So hopefully today I got her out of that mindset. Telling you, when I'm done teaching a beginner class and they start coming to my weekly club, it is just amazing. They get nervous. They like freak out. I gotta find something. I'm like, relax. You still have discards. You do not have to. We don't have to make any decisions. Okay. Then a couple of turns go by again, and it's like, what am I playing? Well, we're playing several things. We're looking at, you don't have to. Finally, they start to get it. But it's just, I know, I remember it's a lot to learn. So we're going to go over to I Love Maj. Here is the game launch pad at I Love Maj. And it is a great site for anybody who is not already using it. I am an affiliate of theirs, and I really love this site. So if you want to try it out for 3 weeks instead of the 2 weeks that you normally get, you can do so by using my affiliate code. And when you sign up, there'll be a spot and it'll say, do you have a code or discount code or coupon code or something of the sort? Please feel free to try this out. It's wonderful. For newer players, the exercise room is like no other. This is where you could really get to learn the card, recognize what your opponents are playing when they have exposures up, and practice the Charleston. So just check it out, and you have no obligation. If you can try it for 3 weeks for free, to sign up once that's over with. Okay, so now I'm going to play, today I was playing just for fun when I was working with this student, but I'm going to change it over to the official game. I do want to mention that if you are a newer player and you use I Love Maj just for fun version, I don't encourage anybody to use the practice mode here. I've tried it many times just to see what a new player is experiencing, and it's just a little funky to me personally, because it goes from the hand that has the most tiles to the lower, and sometimes the hand with the highest number of tiles could be a singles and pairs or a concealed hand. And I don't, encourage a brand new player to try and start with harder hands. I want you to get to learn the card and know the card first, and that comes in time. When I'm playing tonight, you get to see me play harder hands, so that's going to fall right into your lap eventually. But just don't use that enable practice mode. I'd rather you use your own head to figure these things out, and you can get really reliant on that practice mode. Okay, so I play against advanced bots. If you're a newer player, you could start out with standard and move your way up. Just know that if you play with standard, they're like playing with, kind of, I don't know, I don't know if dumb bots is the right way to say it, or beginner bots, or bots that just have no real training. Because obviously all they did were to code them so that they did things that very new players might do. But I'm hoping that my new players don't do certain things, because that's how I've taught them. Things like not passing a pair in the Charleston, or not passing flowers if you can avoid it, and different things like that. Anyway, we definitely will talk more about this stuff as we're playing. I'm going to go ahead and launch the game. Make sure if you've not played in here and you're coming in for the first time, or you used to play and you're still a member, come in and check that you have the right card. This goes on more than you would even imagine. It defaults to whatever was there the last time you were in here. Make sure it says 2025. The timer will help you just with how long it takes you to claim a discard. Start at 10 seconds and work your way down. Even if you run out of time, there's a pause button. So that keep in mind, if you start with 10 seconds and you see that you haven't made a decision yet, click that little pause button and it will just stop the timer. Okay, I leave it off for tonight's purpose, of course, because we talk through things and takes more than 10 seconds very often. Let's start the game.
Charleston.
Okay, here we go. Now, I always sort my tiles by suit initially, and they don't stay that way very long. I have one joker. Okay, I'll take the one joker. Looks better than no jokers, which very often I don't get on Wednesday nights. And I normally put my Winds and Dragons down to the right. I don't care where you keep them, but I do that because I feel like they have their own category on the right-hand side of the card. Just like I put flowers up front because flowers at the beginning of all the hands this year. And it makes sense to me. So now what am I going to do? Well, I look at my tiles to see if I have any multiples of anything. And if I do, I move them up to the top of the rung initially. Now, there was another year that this hand would have been beautiful right here, 3 suits with 5, 7, 9, but not this year's card, that's for sure. But in any event, I've got 3 sets of multiples. Now, multiples are like tiles. They're not 2 5s in different suits or 2 7s in different suits. I think that question was asked to me at one point, and that is not what a multiple is. It's more than one of the same tile. And in most of our hands, except when there's a single grouping, we have multiples of 3, 4, or 5, pung, kong, or quince. Okay, now with our 5 dots, let's start there and talk about the 5 dots and how they might work into these other beautiful multiple tiles or alone. But let's just figure out, do we have any other 5s I would look at, first of all, to see for any like numbers, but I don't. And I have 7s here sitting next to them and then 9. So I'm going to really just kind of look right at the 5, 7, 9 right now. And then I'll look at to see if there's anything in consecutive that I might want to also keep an eye on. So with the 5, the 7, and the 9, we don't have any 3 suit 5, 7, 9 grouping. But let's see if we have anything else that might work. Now, because I'm keeping an eye on the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 to start, I want to keep all of my odd numbers. That's going to help me see the hands more clearly. So I do see under 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, if I want to utilize the 7 and 9 together like this with the 2 suits, that line number 5 on the right side could potentially work if I get a 1 dot. Move these out of the way for a second. I do know there's a hand there. Yeah, it definitely helps when we're looking at a category to see these hands. Knowing the card is going to help with that. So if I have flowers or get flowers during the game and a 1 dot comes in, then that hand could be pretty nice looking. That would be 5B, the right side. I don't care that I don't have any flowers right now. We've got a lot of tiles to pick through after the Charleston, and that's a pung. Pungs of flowers are pretty nice and pretty easy to keep. So that's number one that I'm going to be taking a look at. And by the way, if you have any hand suggestions, maybe you want to wait until after I've discussed everything so that you could see whether I'm missing something as far as hand suggestions. So just a thought. Okay, so then there could be any combination of two suits as well with 5-7 bam and 7-9 crack. Even with the 5 dot, we have another 5 dot here that we had. It could be 5 dot, 7 dot, 7 bam, 9 bam. We have our two suit pung kwong on line 2B. So that's another really strong possibility that we can work with. Also in that 5-7-9 category, we have line 7, which is a pretty nice hand, a little challenging to make because we have two pairs, one at the beginning of the hand and one at the end. But if I get more wins during the Charleston, I can keep that as an option as well. So I have, several things right now. I'm pretty happy with it. Something else could happen. I could end up getting lots more 5-7-9s, and I could be looking at the bottom concealed 5-7-9 hand in the same category. Well, I can keep that one here, although I don't know that this one is going to help me really at all, and I might go ahead and pass it. Just so, and I always talk about this, don't worry so much about what you pass, with the exceptions of don't pass flowers, because you don't know if you're going to need flowers in the game. So don't pass them, because you may end up playing something that needs flowers, and all of a sudden you're going to be like, oh, I passed them, I gave them away. And they're a gift if you give them, because so many hands have a pair, a pung, or a kwong of flowers. So try to avoid that. I say don't pass, try to do as benign a pass as possible, but don't worry so much about it and break up something that might be good for you. So in this particular case, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the 1 bam. I just don't see where that 1 bam is going to really help me in anything. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to mix these up. Now at least I don't have 3 tiles in the 2, 4, 6, 8 even category. I feel a little bit better about that, but not that I would not pass it if I want to build my tiles. All right, so we're going to start with this. And I did get a 9 dot. Not really going to help me all that much as far as I can see. Yeah, there's like numbers with 9s, but that would take me really far away from anything. Not so sure. I haven't gotten another win yet. I want to give it a try. If you see any reason I should keep that 9 dot, I don't see any good reason. Anybody? I'm looking here to see if there's anything any reason. I don't think so. I really want to be able to utilize my others pairs here. So this, if I kept this for some reason, it would be probably taking me way away from the 7 and 9. So I'm going to put that in the mix, and we'll do that. Okay, let's see, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, you know what? I just saw something else I might want to keep. Prior, I didn't see any run connection that I thought was pretty good, but I just see this now, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that means I'm going to get rid of this and this for right now. If I don't get another wind in, I'm going to just give up that whole idea of that 5779 wind hand, which is line 7B. So I just saw this and I was really quick to get rid of those. And then I was like, whoa, wait a minute. I got a run going on there. So now I've got 13579 and the run. Again, you may miss it. It's going to happen. But the more you get familiar with the card, it's going to, you're going to see these things more. All right. I certainly did not get a north and east or a south. So it's looking like that's not going to be in my picture. Let's do this. And now let me look at this here. So with our 579, if we were thinking of two suits, we've got right there 5779, or the bottom concealed hand, we could be doing 57 dot, 57 bam, and 9 cracks. That's really nice. Really, really nice. So let's see. Now Agnes, not Agnes, Jackie says, save the 1 dot for line number 1. Well, let's talk about that. I don't really feel anything with this here for line 1. And the reason I don't really feel anything is because it's going to take me away from so many other pieces that are a strength. I'd have to give, you know, I could do 1, 3, 5, the mix suit, right? Like this. Or 1, 3, 5 bam with the 7 and 9. I mean, I could do that, but I'm still giving all of this up here. I don't know. I don't see it. I think I need to get rid of that. Let's talk about the different hands right now. How about so 5, hold on, 6, where is it? Oh my God. 6, there it is. 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me move these down. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a pung kong. No singles, no pairs. Kind of a nice hand. Then we have 5, 7, 7, 9. That can happen in a multiple of ways. So I like that. And then for line 5. Oh, Jackie said save the 1 dot for line 5B. 5B. Well, 5B is the one that I really like as well. The 1, 3, 5, and 7, 9. What are we going to pass? I like that, but it's a single. So the question becomes, what do we give up? I can do a blind pass, but I need one more tile. I'm not going to pass a pair of Wests. So what makes most sense? 6, 7, 8, 9, right here, sitting in the middle. Pung kong. No singles, no pairs needed. The 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Well, that's kind of nice too. I've got the singles. I don't have the flowers yet, but I could get the flowers for sure. Oh my God, hold on. Let's see. We need this 5. 5, set. Maybe we don't. Maybe I keep the 7 and keep the 5. No, hold on. Maybe I keep the 7 if I get 5 bams for 5, 7, 7, 9, or do I just abandon the run idea and keep all the 5, 7, 9s? It's hard. Okay, give me a vote, you guys. I mean, I see potential with every single one of these things. I certainly want to keep, wow. I keep this and I keep that run 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. The 5 is the one that goes. Dale, yes, we're looking at line 5B. Line 5B, exactly, but we can't put all our eggs into one basket. So I'm saying, what other hand am I keeping? Right? I have to keep something else. So line 5B is beautiful. I agree. What's the other hand I'm keeping? If it's 6 bam, 7 bam, 8 crack, 9 crack, then the 5 goes. If I keep the 5, I don't have any pung kong right now in 2 suits that can work out. So, okay, so Jackie says keep 6, 7, 8, 9. So then this has to go and do a blind pass. That's the only way I can keep those 2. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do for right now. Let's see what happens. Okay, now I can continue, hoping that Kurt didn't keep the West and that he passed it on. And I will pass those 3 because obviously I don't have one hand, so I'm not stopping the Charleston. That's the way I play, and most advanced players play the same way. They don't stop unless they have one really strong hand.
Second Charleston.
So let's do this. Okay. And I got the 5 already, unless there's another one going out. I just got this in the second left and I passed it in the first. No, I think there might be 3. I gave it in the first left. So he would have given Annie a first, given it to Annie on the second left. And then, yeah, unless I'm seeing it wrong, I think there might be a few of them. Okay, this is what we got to pass. Oh, look at that. That is very nice. And I don't even care that I don't have flowers. Like I said, the flowers are a pung. Much easier to make. Now I'm on my final right. Now I got in a 7 dot. So let's see, we've got 5 dot, 7 dot, but I gave that 5 away. Didn't know I was going to get that. 5 dot, 7 dot, 7 crack, 9 crack, or let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9 is also very strong. So I'm going to do these 2. And we have our 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, line 5B. Very nice. And 6 bam, 7 bam, 8 crack, 9 crack. Let's see what we have more of right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Toward that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So one more toward the line 5B, then the consecutive run line 2B. All right, so we're going to pass this.
Courtesy pass.
And I am going to do 2. And I got the 5 dot back. Okay. Interesting though. All right, great. Now let's talk about our discards. We've got 2 tiles that we came to us in the last Charleston, and I have no other tiles in my hand that I didn't pass that I don't want to keep. But that's how I prioritize my discards. Anything that never went out that I'm not using, and anything that comes back to me at the very end. More times than I can even say, I have discarded a tile that I got back, that I got rather in the optional, that when I discard it, it gets called immediately, because sometimes they have to break up their hand and give up something they needed. And that means it's good to get it out early, right? Most of you know my fresh tile strategy, and that is tiles that are not on the table need to get out first, then duplicate them. But every time a fresh tile goes out that somebody else needs, most of the time in the beginning of the game, first 33 tiles, the begin game, they can't call it. They're not set. And if they do call it, well, that's good. They've exposed, maybe put up a joker, and they're going to reveal their hand earlier. So it's just important to do that. And Eileen, you have your messages set to private. So put that on, drop down in your message and choose everyone. Because I just happened to notice it showed a 1 by your picture. And that way we can see everybody. All right, so let me go back to my main chat. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. So you'll be part of everybody being able to see all the suggestions. So that's good. All right. I think we're good now. And so I'm going to start with the 5-dot came in and out a couple of times, more than one time. I'm pretty sure. I thought there might have been another one out. I'm not 100% sure. I couldn't figure that out. If you guys know, let me know. But I'm going to go ahead and get the 5 out and then the 2 out. And I don't see any reason to keep it at this point.
5-dot. So west. 2 bound.
It's going to be fun to see how this all plays out. Now, there was a 7-dot that came to me. And so that is going to have to go out early. But I'll do the 2-dot first, just following suit with getting out anything that had come to me. And then I'll do the 7-dot next.
2 dots.
So I know that somebody has a 7-dot. Okay, so there is a discarded 5-dot. That's probably that other 5-dot that I was telling you. I'm pretty sure that there were 2 others floating around.
4-dot. 7 bam.
Okay, all righty. Now, look at this. Oh, the 7 crack. Jackie said I don't need it. 6, 7, 8, 9. You're absolutely right. That got stuck in there. Good job for seeing that. Now we're at this point where I have a very early decision to make about a call. I really wish that this didn't happen so early because you guys know I hate to call early, right? But the good news is that 7 bam is a Kong for either line 5B or line 2B. So 2B would be 6 pung, 7 Kong, 8 pung, 9 Kong. And for line 5B, we've got that singles followed by the Kongs. So I'm going to call it. And nobody's going to know what I'm playing, and I don't even have to put up jokers. So I'm very happy.
Oh.
Okay. And now we will, both of these have to go out pretty quickly. Anyway, because that 7 was left over in my hand too after the Charleston. It was stuck in there and I didn't even see it.
7-dot. 6 crack. 6-dot. 7-dot.
Okay. Oh, very interesting. Okay, well, that's okay. I don't think there is any reason, but it's kind of nice when you have 2.
7 crack. 8-dot. 3 crack. 8-dot.
Okay, now the 4, now I keep concentrating on what's not out on the board, and that says to me, get it out right away. So
4 bam. So
welcome to anybody who's watching on YouTube, and thank you for the suggestion of the run. I probably didn't see it quick enough
8 crack.
with the delay. Of course, I can't call that now because even though I would want it to commit to the run has too much weakness here yet. doesn't make sense. And that would be a pung position, so I can let that go.
North.
Okay, winds I like to get out early.
East. 9 dot.
Every single tile can be a hot tile to the end. Some of them I think are a little hotter, like the news. Yeah, the news, but really any tile can be a single tile this year.
7 crack.
So they're all,
East.
every tiles could be hot till the very last tile. All right, we got this 9 bam. I don't need the 9 bam, so I'm going to go ahead and get it out.
9 bam. Call. Flower.
That's exactly what I want to happen. That. Not for me to hold something that I'm afraid somebody needs and give them Mah Jongg later. Okay, I do need a flower, but I don't have enough to call.
South.
Ooh. Okay, and now I know there's a 9 dot out and a 7 crack, so I'm just going to start repeating my tiles.
7 crack. Joker swap. 4 dot. 9 dot. South.
Okay, no 5 bams out, means it's got to go out now.
5 bam. So. 2 bam. 1 bam.
And again, no 2 cracks discarded, means it's got to go out.
2 crack. 4 bam.
Hoping I'm
Yes.
making it harder for everybody
1
as
bam.
I'm doing it. That is what I want right there.
9 dot. 3 crack.
It looks like we're going to be playing 1, 3, 5, 7, 9.
North. 1 bam.
Okay, I know I've got 1, but I think, no, I think it was the 3 that I had passed as well. Or was it the 1? I don't remember.
1 dot. 3 bam. West.
It's not easy to remember things.
6 dot.
You do start to remember more and more as you don't have to worry about so much other stuff. And I know the 3 sounds very fresh. Oh, there's 1 out early.
3 crack. 3 crack. 1 dot. 5 crack.
And is that 9 bam available? And I got to make sure I don't miss it. I am so good at missing it. Okay, there's not a red out. That means that's got to get out now.
Red. Call. 7 crack.
That's exactly what I wanted to do now rather than later.
3 dot.
Okay, so with Annie having the 9s and the reds, it looks like 3, 6, 9, line 3. And I believe that is all that it can be. 3, 6, 9, line 3 with 9s. So greens and 9 cracks. Ooh, look what I got. Might make it hard for me, and it might make it hard for Annie. Wow. Okay. Anybody see any other hand that I'm missing? I don't think so. Okay, I'll get the 5 out.
5 crack. 3 bam. 2 bam. 6 bam.
Okay, obviously that would be not even a consideration at this point.
North. Joker swap. 4 bam.
Wait, everybody's getting jokers but me.
2 crack. 4 crack.
Okay, now the 6 just went out, and the 2 crack, I know, I think yeah, that went out, so they could go out.
2 crack. 1 bam. 6 dot. 3 dot. South. 4 crack.
Now we're
1
at
dot.
35 tiles, so we've just gone through the begin game, the first 33, the middle game, the next 33, and we're almost in the end game. The end game is when we have to make a lot more decisions about what we discard and what we're going to do.
2 crack.
4 dot. That has to, oh, two are out there.
4 dot. 4 dot.
Now they're all
Oops.
four are out.
Flower.
Oh, wow. I would not call that as much as I want it. Putting up that flower with a joker right now could be a definite exchange for somebody's mahjong. I'm gonna have to hold off, and that's the fifth one, and there's only two more left. That's a really tough decision. I know that Annie doesn't need them. I don't know what Amistad is doing, but damn. Oh, God. It's really risky at this point. I think I have to wait, and it might be a situation if Amistad's using flowers, it may just blow my hand. What would you guys do if you were in this situation? Let me know. I've got a not call, okay? That kind of makes me happy. I got to take the flower now. Well, that makes me happy too, because whatever you say makes me happy. So anybody else? I got another not call. So we've got two not calls and one call. I've got three not calls and one call. Does my husband hear? If my husband hears me, I don't know if he's on line. What would you do, honey? I've got three don't calls and two calls. Oh, Randy said go for it. Now it's 3-3. Holy moly. I need a tiebreaker. I've got a call on YouTube. Now it's 4-3. Okay, that's the tiebreaker, by the way. I'm not even going to say what I would do, or do I need to say what I would do? I normally would wait. So it could go either way, it could go in our favor or not, right? If we call it right now, and Amistad's holding a flower that he's not using, he can do an exchange, or that he's not using for a pair. He can do an exchange, and it could be his mahjong. I mean, I don't see any jokers right now except for one in Annie's rack and one in mine, and there have been a few jokers exchanges. So I'm gonna call it because we had a tie break, and the tie was broken with a call, and we're gonna see how it works. It's all a learning experience, right?
Call.
Now I'm vulnerable because if 9 cracks go out, I can't call them. Guess who's playing my 9 cracks? Right there. So now I'm going to throw the 6 bam. Oh, the 8 crack. Hold on. I should be paying attention to that. 8 cracks. 8 cracks are not out at all. So I got to get that out. I was holding that for that 6, 7, 8, 9, and that should be out beginning of the end game right now. It may be a call. So let's get that out.
8 crack. Joker swap. North.
Amistad did the joker swap. I guessed it would be him.
Red. 5 dot.
Oh, God. 8 dots are out. Okay.
8 dot. 2 bam.
At least I know I can't throw Annie's tiles.
4 bam. 6 bam.
And 7 dots and 6 bams, and all this they're all good and safe at this point. I
6
hope.
bam.
Well, like I said,
6
there is no
bam.
safe tile. So what am I
8
talking
crack.
about?
8 bam. Call. So.
Ooh, he might not have been able to do that exposure if he didn't take my joker.
Joker swap. East.
Oh, everybody's getting
5
these joker swaps. Stop complaining, Debbie. All right, let's see. How many north? 1 north, 1 south, 2 north, 2 south, 3 north, 3 south.
South. 3 bam.
Not that anybody could be using it. Actually, what am I even worried about with the 4 flowers and the, oh God, sometimes I wonder, Debbie.
Green.
14 tiles left. That was risky. Oh, no, it isn't. She threw the green. She probably has 3 already or enough jokers that she could do that.
6 crack.
Oh, now I get it. Darn. Oh, now Amistad took my joker, but if he's playing something with more than 1 flower, that still could be a tile that could be needed. Oh my goodness. 4. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. Sorry, that's the 8th one. It's a safe tile. So I've got 4 here and 3 here. That's 7, and I have the 8th in my hand. So that means that flower is safe, safe, safe. So I could save it for last. All right.
7 dice. Mah Jongg.
Oh, look at that. I told you that no tile is safe, but that wasn't a single. I gave Amistad that Mah Jongg with the 7 dot, and there were already 2 out. Look at that. 4 flower, and he was playing this, not the same hand. I kind of consider it similar because it's got the 3 singles up front as the hand we were playing with the 3 singles and the Punga flowers. Flowers 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8 with the 2 suits. Okay, well, we did get close. There was still, I guess, let me see, in the wall, 1 9 crack left. If I had not gotten another joker, which it doesn't look like I would have, I wouldn't have been able to call that 9 crack. And Annie just broke her hand up and started playing defensively here. So that wasn't that she had plenty of greens. And let's see what consecutive run for Kurt, line 3. That's the 3 mixed suit, line 3B. And his hand was starting to come in pretty nice. So that was not bad. Same situation as me. Needed 1 more good pick. If I had pulled 1 more joker and Amistad didn't mahjong, I would have gotten that 9 crack for mahjong. Yes, I would have. All right. Well, that kind of worked out fairly well, I'd say.
First
So we
Charleston.
took a good chance. Thanks for all of that voting you did. Okay. Let's see. So we've got the only pair we have, the only multiple is the Norse. I'm going to keep that in mind when I start to get these sorted right now into evens or odds. And that's going to help me figure out what I'm going to do. Leave that there and put that there. That kind of helps a little bit with at least getting into a category to start with, and then we could look at other things. So to begin with, I do see my 2 7s, which are also any like numbers. And when I keep any like numbers in mind, I always keep the dragons because I know one of the 3 hands needs dragons. All right, what else could we do with the 7s? Well, I see north and south here, and there's a very nice hand in Winds and Dragons, line number 5, that uses north and south with the any like numbers, any number, which would be my 7s. Could also be my 1s. Now I have these 1s here and the 3, and I have 4, 6, and 8. And I definitely have more potential here than I do with this. I could, there is a potential of a run of some sort. Let me just see if there's something I could mix up. Probably keep the 1s. That maybe I'll get 1s with north and south or 7s because those are like numbers as well. Maybe I don't need the 3 as much, and I don't think I do. when I look at the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 category, I think of 1s and 3s in the same suit, because many hands you need the 1s and 3s in the same suit, and the 1 crack and 1 dot are not here. And there's other hands that it could work with, but I'm far from it. This will help me mix things up a little bit. Okay, I got another red. I will also keep an eye on the news with the dragons if I can. Let's see, I'm going to get rid of this and this, so that's going to be a challenge. If I want to keep any like numbers with norths and souths, that might be a challenge. I'm going to have to break up either the 1s or the 7s. There's a lot of other things that could happen. Lots of other things. Man, I almost feel like in case, no, not with all those wins right now. I think I'm going to do this. All right, I got another north. That is a little better, and I got a 7. So this hand right here with the north and south is starting to come in pretty nice. I do have to worry about the pair. I've got my single, and of course this is a Kong, and I have no jokers right now. If I had a bunch of multiples, I would have thought a singles and pairs line 1, but I haven't seen any of that. All right, if I do this, then I have to do this or this. And actually, maybe this is more valuable right now. I hope I don't have a situation. If I do this now and I get if I get in 2 tiles that I need, I'm going to have to pass a pair. So I am not going to do that. I don't want to take a chance. I'm going to break it up. Maybe I'll get it back. But I think about that because I'm on the first left. What if I get in 2 tiles that I could use? I could potentially get in 2 tiles. Okay, let's see what happens. But I didn't.
Second Charleston.
Maybe it'll come back. All right, now I have a 1, 3, and 5. And of course, I see that line 7A. 1, 3, 5, 7, missing the 9. I've got a flower. Ugh. Gee. This is really a dilemma. I cannot keep it all. And I'm missing I have a big gap in that hand, so I think that I'm not going to do that. Let's see what else I could keep. What would make more sense? I don't know. I'd like to keep that red if I can. Going to be challenging. Oh, there goes a 4. Now I passed out a red, and now I passed out a 1 dot. Oh, I got 1 more. Yay. So I have my pair and my single and pair secured. That's nice. I'm going to do 2 here. Even though I know there's a 1 dot out, I want to see if I can get 1 more of something in. So I have north and south with the 7s and a little bit of like numbers too going on. So I have 4, 5, 7 for the like numbers, bottom concealed hand, 6 for the top hand, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the north and south. Let's see what happens.
Courtesy pass.
Oh, I got that 3 back. I'm going to do 2 here.
Flower.
And look at that. Wow, now if I can get a 7 or a 7 cracker 7 bam, and then I've got my pung right there, but I got to make sure I don't, well, actually, I don't have to do anything at this point except for hope I get some jokers or more souse.
9 dot.
Because at this point, I need some jokers. I cannot believe this hand is no jokers. Maybe I'll get a jokerless win.
Flower.
Any like numbers? Line 1, but it's still too weak.
6 bam. 2 crack.
Actually, any like numbers line 2 would be even nicer if I had jokers, because I've got the 4 and those break out into the pairs. Hard to get that.
4 crack. 6 bam.
Okay, we gave that idea up and I passed one earlier, so I'm going to get it out just in case somebody kept him and is playing with them.
West. Call. 1
There you
bam.
go. There are some very predictable things in this game. Very predictable.
2 crack. East. 4 dot. 9 bam.
Now he's playing east-west more than likely with the even numbers or line 1. But regardless, he couldn't call that east, and I know he needed that east. So that's why we get these tiles out real early. Okay, the 1 dot, it's somewhere in, I think there were 2. Yes, 2 I sent out. Who's going to call it?
1 dot. 2 dot.
Ooh, very
4 bam.
interesting.
North.
Oh, oh. I know this game. This game is programmed on Wednesday nights to give me the most challenging decisions. Do I call that north and commit right now when I still need 2 good picks to be able to call that south? And if I do, this is where I am right now. That's the hand right there. Now, if I don't call that, then I could play line, probably the one that's going to make sense. The ones that are going to make sense would be line 2 or line 3. All right, you guys, I need a vote. Do I call the north? Let's see how many I have toward line 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's kind of weak. Line 3 of any like numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then north and south is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It wins out with the numbers. I think I gotta call this. I got oh no, that was before. Okay, so what about now? I don't see any new votes in. Call the north. There I go. 1 call. Call. Okay, I've got call the north. Okay, I've got several calls. All right. Yep. All right, we're gonna do it. All right, let's do that. Call for the north. Oh, I hate when I don't have any jokers and I'm left so vulnerable. It just is not
Call.
fair. All right, let's put that there. Let's move this down. And now I am going to discard the flower. I like to get them out pretty early. If I want to hold on for a little bit, I can hold on. Maybe somebody else will discard a flower, another flower, because one went out, and somebody will call it with a joker. So I'll do my reds first. 84 tiles, 20 tiles into the very beginning of the game. So we'll just hold it for a tiny bit.
Red, 5 dot. 3 dot. 7 bam.
Oh, I need a pair in there if I'm going to use that as my pung. We got to remember that. Otherwise, that's got to be my pair. And I still need jokers. Ooh. Now, who did a joker exchange? I think I got to pay attention. It flashes so quickly. I got to get this out. If I want any shot at making my hand, I would not hold this tile hostage. I hope you guys all know and that you all do the same thing this early in the game. If anything, I might force him to have to put up a joker, right? With his exposure. Here we go.
East, 5
Ah,
crack.
he wasn't able to call it yet.
3 bam.
My.
9 crack.
Two of them.
Red,
Wouldn't it be nice
6
if I
dot.
get a joker from that?
2 dot.
I'm not getting him any
3
other
dot.
way right now. The famous 1 dot. I think somebody is still holding on to a couple. Or was that the last game? I don't
1
know.
dot.
Sometimes
4
because the
dot.
games go into one another. Ignore.
6 dot. 5 dot.
Okay, 2 dot.
2 dot. 9 dot. So, green,
Gee, I really do have to get
9 dot.
at least one
1
joker.
dot. 9 dot. 4 dot. 2 bam. 9 crack. 9 crack. Flower.
Oh, call it somebody. Darn. Gee, is nobody playing with them? Or they're just not able to call it yet.
3 bam call. 6 bam.
Okay, now there was one out real early on. And so, I still know that I had to get that out. Ignore.
2 crack. 4 crack.
It's not fun being in this situation, is it? I'm going to get one flower out.
Flower. 3 dot.
No jokers.
7 bam.
You guys all know how that feels, right? 1 7 bam. That's the second one for that. I definitely would really wanted to get one more.
1 dot.
Okay, no green. Oh, one green's out. Let's see. 1 2 3. This is the fourth one. I'll get it out. And might as well.
Flower. 5 dot. 1 bam. 2 crack.
Every one I'm
Flower.
getting.
Joker swap. 4 bam. Green.
I haven't had a joker swap.
9 bam.
Oh, 4 bam. Early on, the 4 bam, two are out. Okay.
4 bam. East. 4 crack.
Kurt, what did you get yourself into there, might I ask?
6 dot.
The same situation I did. You had to call the 4 because were able to call them, and you left yourself vulnerable with the East, just like I did with my South. I can't be calling the kettle black here, that's for sure. Wouldn't I love to know how it would have gone if I held out? Well, no jokers. So the 6 crack is not out. I'm just at the beginning of the end game. I mean, if I give Mah Jongg at this point in the game, well, then I give it. But I don't have any guarantee other than I know that it's not out and I know that it could be needed for sure. But a Mah Jongg,
6 crack. 2 bam.
okay.
1 bam. 6 crack.
Somebody followed the leader there with that 6 crack. Cool.
3 dot. 6 crack. 1 bam. 5 dot.
Okay, 5 bam. Another hot one. and now 29 tiles left. I might just wait until somebody breaks it. If they're using it, we're getting close now, so.
Green,
Let
so, 4 bam. Red,
me look at the
south,
8s. There's one of my souths. Oh my goodness.
2 bam. Red,
Now I get it. Now I get it. What's with the 8 crack? I kind of feel like I don't know what Annie's doing. I feel like Kurt, unless he has a ton of jokers, I mean, I don't know how he's going to make his hand. I'm going to try it. This is kind of risky. I'm going to try it.
8 crack, 2 dot. 6
It
bam,
worked out.
2 bam. Green, 5 crack, 4 dot.
15 tiles left.
So,
Okay, now I have 2 5 bams and the only 2 5 bams. Do I take a chance? Maybe I'll get a joker exchange out of it. Maybe it'll give me Mah Jongg. I mean, give Amistad maybe Mah Jongg. Uh, if I'm playing in person at this point, and I know I'm 2 tiles away from Mah Jongg, at this point, I'm actually more than 2 tiles away. I'm 3 away. So the 7 I could get rid of because I don't need that 7 at all. And I'll just do that for now because I would break up my hand at this point. Quince line 2, Jackie said. Oh, I forget about that darn hand. You're right. Quince line 2. I have to remember that. So the 7, okay.
7 dot, 8 dot. Call, 7 bam.
Look at that, putting up late in the game. 2, and there's that 4. So it would have to be, my single has to be the 7 bam. Now 8 dots. That is interesting. I don't see any others out. Who's playing with them? Wow. Okay.
9 bam. 9 bam. Mah Jongg.
All right. He self-picked that one. So he was playing with the 5 bams. I mean, we kind of knew that those 5 bams were very, very hot. I wonder what he picked. If he picked a joker, when I put a 5 bam out, I would have gotten the joker exchange. And I have a feeling he did. He picked the joker. I think. I don't know. I guess I don't know. Oh, okay. Let's see. Was that Quince? Winds and Dragons, line 6. Oh, he was playing that line 6. And he got himself in that same pickle I did. And Annie was playing consecutive run line 7 and had a 7 crack of mine. And let's see what's remaining. One joker. One joker. I would never have been able to make that hand with what went out. No way, no how. So anyway, let's try it again. We'll get something going on here. Oh, of course, this is the pung kwong for Amistad. Good job, Amistad.
First Charleston.
No jokers again. Let's look at singles and pairs. Oh my. Why not? Well, the only one I see right away is the 13579. And then there has to be matching pairs. But we're gonna be, since I have the 1 in 3s, certainly I'm gonna keep an eye on 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. I can hope that I get a singles and pairs shot. What else could we keep an eye on in there? Line 1, singles and pairs with the wins. If I get some wins, that's an option. What else? I like 3, 6, 9 a lot. Threes, I got the pair of threes, and I have 3, 6, and 9. So we do this. That's a 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, but I don't think I need 2 1s. And I can get rid of this. 1 and 2, this is really a pretty pass. I mean, that's a whole hand right there, practically. So what can I do instead of 1, 2 with the red? Okay, so if I keep the wins for a little bit, see what happens. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 3, 6, 6, 9. Maybe I'll do the 6 dot. Just hard to tell. Hard to tell what's going to come in. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be very pretty for the singles and pairs, and actually in the 1, 2, 3, 4, just like it's shown on the card. Although it could be any run. Whoa. And then I got the 9. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 could work, which means if I'm going to keep that in mind, I do know that there's the run with the opposite dragons, but I'm going to not do that. I think I'm going to do this. I've got a lot of good things going on here because even if it's not the singles and pairs, I've got a very pretty run going on right there. Okay. Look at that. Wow. I gotta look at this stuff here. I would need the 9 dots. That's a hard hand, but I've got all of that for the singles and pairs, which means I'm going to abandon this idea and this idea. And then I could do a blind pass or maximize what I get. Of course, we don't do singles and pairs. There's a lot of other things I can hope to have happen here. But I think I'm going to want to maximize what I get in. So I'm going to do this. Okay. I see a little like numbers with 9s too. But I've got that. Oh, I got a lot of things that could happen. So I'm going to continue. I want to keep that red.
Second Charleston.
But it came back to me, so. Oh, look at that. Haha. Now, what do I do? If I I have to pass 3, that makes the most sense right there. So I'm going to do that. Okay.
Courtesy pass.
Fun. All right. Well, I definitely like that because I could get, if I get 5s, I could be 1, 3, 5 with greens or 5, 7, 9 with greens. I'm definitely going to keep that green because they have the matching dragon hand. So I'm going to do 2. Yep.
5 dot.
So this would be kind of cool if I could pull it off. I mean, I only literally need 3 tiles to be set for Mah Jongg. Whether that would happen is a
East.
miracle. Hmm. I don't think I need that at all, but I'm gonna get rid of what I was left with after the Charleston like I normally do.
North, 9 bam,
They got that out pretty quick, didn't
1
they?
dot. West,
And that I passed. I don't think I'm gonna be going back to the
2
1,
bam,
2, 3.
6 crack, 2 crack. North,
8. Get rid of this.
2 crack. West,
Okay.
2 bam. So,
All right. Now I'll just start looking at this table and see what's fresh out there and just get everything out that's fresh. That's what we'll do. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9.
3 dot. Flower, 5 dot. 9 bam. 8 dot. Flower, red, 8 crack.
Now, you know, it's interesting because I'm gonna get an option to call the 3 bam, and I'm gonna be in that same predicament, missing all those 5 bams. Okay, let's see. Everything is out already, so
2 crack, 4 dot. 9 dot. Red, 5 dot. 1 bam. 5 crack. 7 crack. Red, 8 crack.
interesting,
1
isn't it?
crack. 4 crack.
You love my jokers?
South, 6 bam. North, 8 bam. Call, 4 bam.
Oh, we got a exposure there.
5 crack. South, west, 9 dot. 5 crack. 6 dot. Call, east,
Yeah, I'll just be giving everybody their exposures, but that's exactly what you need to
Red.
do right now.
east. So, green, 3 dot. 4 dot.
1 3 dot, I mean 1 green out. Definitely don't need that. So I'm gonna get that out.
Flower, call, 9 crack.
I wish.
Joker swap.
Oh,
6
2 of
bam.
them. That's why I don't like to put up jokers with flowers. They go immediately.
East, 7 bam.
So 4 conga flowers and 8s. Line number 4, 2, 4, 6, 8. Line number 2, any like numbers. And those are the only 2 I think that it could be. Oh, what do I do? Look what happened, guys. Told you I don't need it. The only way I would need it would be is if I kept the flowers and I did flower 1, 3, 5, got rid of the 1 and 3 and 7, 9, but I didn't do that. So I'm not going that way now.
South, 8 bam.
Okay. Do I abandon the singles and pairs, or which would give me 5, 7, 9 in the greens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tiles, or 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 tiles towards singles and pairs. And keep the 7 as a backup. The 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. I'd say abandon the greens. What do you guys say? Yeah, me too. Phyllis said yes. I heard a silent. I saw her head shake because she's up on that screen right now for some reason. Okay, here we go.
Green, 7 crack, 3 crack, 9 dot,
That's the last one for singles and pairs. So,
green, 3 crack, 7 crack, 7 dot, call, 4 crack,
6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pung kong, or line 1, or 4, 5, 6, 7. Mixed suit, 1 suit for line 2, line 1, 5 through 7. What else? I think that's it.
west,
Well, it's not my night for jokers. And, oh, speaking of that, okay, we'll do the 6.
6 bam, so,
It's not looking that bad.
4 crack, 4 dot,
Interesting. Interesting. Now, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 2. Nah, I wouldn't do that. Never mind. But anyway, I can't do the singles and pairs hand. So now I have 3, what I would hope to be safe tiles. If I had like a calculator, I would maybe know that they weren't safe, but again, I don't know.
9 crack, 1 crack, 2 bam, 3 bam,
And we're at 26 tiles. I'm going to call that. I have nothing to lose. Line 1, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9.
9 crack, 2 dot,
Need
7,
one good pick.
6 bam,
That's not it. 8s. 1 8 there, 2 8s there. We know how that goes. It's never going to be a guarantee, but I'll take my chance.
8 crack, 3 bam, 3 crack, 1 dot, 1 dot, 1 crack, 1 dot, 3 crack,
Let's see. 1 north, 2 north, 3 north. It could be hot till the end. I don't want to add them all up to see if there's one that has 4. 1 east, 2 east, 3 east. I don't see a 4th. 1 west, 2 west, 3 west, 4 west. Okay, it's safe.
north, 6 dot, flower, Mah Jongg,
Oh, it's not my night for jokers. He has 5 jokers. Flower, the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that same hand. That, who was playing it last time? I think Annie did it. Same hand, consecutive run line 4, very nice. And Annie was doing 2, 4, 6, 8 with 8s. And Amistad was doing consecutive run line 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Well, we did make something kind of pretty out of nothing with just 1 joker. Well, whatever. All right, we're going to go again.
first Charleston,
Do I have any pairs here? I have 1. I have 6s. Do I have any other 6s? I do. Do I have any 3, 6, 9s? Just 1 little baby one right there. Okay, so, evens. What do I have in evens? I have the 2s. So I have like numbers with 6s. I have a little bit of evens, a tiny bit of 3, 6, 9. Looks like I have a lot of 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 sitting here. And then I also have some nice run stuff. with 5, 6, 7. So all of this I would want to keep right now, because when I think of a run, I don't pick a hand. I'm not thinking about collecting one suit to make a run with one suit, because the whole consecutive run category has multiple suits in most of the hands. So I'm going to keep all these for 5, 6, 7 right now, and I'm going to start dumping these. I'll do this and this. Mixed up the suits a little bit. Let's see what happens. I get a lot of a little bit. Oh, of course, I get in the West. Why not? Right. What would I think would happen? I'd like to keep that if I can. We'll mix this up. Six, 7, 8, 9, maybe. Boy, if I had kept those news, I do see a lot of 5, 7, 7, 9 right now. I'm wondering if I could get them back. Like the 3 I can get rid of. Let's see. Nobody's keeping them. I mean, I do have 5, 7, 7, 9. Continue. Oh no, now I got a 6 in. Okay, we got to continue anyway.
Second Charleston.
Oof, let's see. 6, 7. We could have a 4, 5, 6, 7 in BAMs, or 4, 5, 6, 7 with cracks and dots. And lots of different runs could happen. Wow, 5, 7, 7. Yeah, that, to keep that in mind, I think at this point is not going to make sense. Of course, I get one more in. Hopefully somebody else is collecting them. The 3 came back. I think I'll keep that. I got that 9, so 3, 6, 9, and then the 6 BAM, maybe. So let's stick that there. Stick that there. All right, I've got run stuff. I've got 3, 6, 9, a little bit of 5, 7, 7, 9. I'm going to do that.
Courtesy pass.
And I'm going to do 2. Why, somebody should have collected those
4
wins,
crack.
but I don't think they did.
West. East. 4 BAM.
See how they get dumped right now.
West.
Yep. Okay, keep that. So again, 3, 6, 9 forming, 5, 7, 7, 9 a little bit, run stuff a little bit. I've got discards. Hopefully I'm going to get in tiles.
East.
And again, I don't even have, look at it, could be 3, 6, 9 singles and pairs. I don't have one joker.
South.
Do you guys feel sorry for me?
2 crack. 6 crack.
Say yes. Okay, I would like that in my hand, but
So.
I mean, I even seen like numbers now with 6s.
2 crack.
Jeez.
1 dot. 2 dot. 1 dot.
Come on, give me some tiles. That would help me out.
7 dot.
There's a 7 dot. All right, I'll hold that. Now we have to kind of break it down a little bit. I'd like to hold that. So 3, 6, and 6, 9. I have a whole hand right there. Line 1B. 3, 6, 9 dot. Could be 3 plus 6 plus 9. 6s with dragons. 6s. 6 dots with this. If I got some greens in, it could be line 3, 3, 6, 9. Could be like numbers still. I have to kind of pick a direction right now, keeping these babies. I don't want to give those up right now. Just because of possibly any like numbers. So now, let's see about a run of something. 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Or 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I think these are the most important in the run categories right now. Trying to connect the dots with four or three numbers. And I do want to keep the nines right now. So that's going to be a little challenge, but I think the 7 crack is the one that's got to go. 6, 7, 6, 7. All right.
7 crack, 6 crack.
Second
North.
one of those.
7 crack.
Okay, I don't need
4
that.
dot.
It's good,
9
good to get
bam.
one that you don't need. I'd like
3
that, but I
dot.
don't have it. Don't have anything to call.
2 dot.
No jokers.
2 bam. 3 bam. 4 bam. 1
It's
bam.
hard when you watch your tiles go out too.
South. 4 bam. 6 crack.
Oh my goodness, another one. 3 of them.
2 crack.
3, 6, 9. With the pairs and the sixes. Line 5, 3, 6, 9. It could be. All right, I can't keep everything, can I? I'm going to have to abandon these 5s here. Now 6 cracks went out, so that hand would be very hard to make with this line 5. Extremely hard to make. Let's see, 6, 7, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on, 5, 6. You guys see anything that I should keep these 5s and 7s for? You see anything that would help me with those? I don't think so. 3, 6, 6, 9. I don't think so. So I'm going to dump them.
5 crack. Call. Flower.
That's a good reason to get rid of it.
Call. West.
Ooh. Who's going to take all my tiles? Okay.
5 bam. East. Joker swap. West. 8 crack.
Starting to whine a bit. 7.
7 dot. 1 bam. Green.
I would have liked that because I would have liked to have done dots and the soaps and the 6 and the greens. It's the first one out.
8 bam. 7 dot. 3 bam.
That red is going to have to go. That's going to make me nervous if I don't take that, get that out.
North. 8 dot.
We're at 53 tiles. And now we're in the middle game. So we have no flowers yet, but this could be 3, 6, 9. Flower 3 plus 6 equals 9. Line 2A. We also have line 1B. Three, 6, 6, 9, right there with the 3 suits. I am going to get rid of the red.
Red. Call. 2 dot.
Okay. Happy I didn't hold on to it any longer than I had to.
Green. 1 dot.
And I'm happy to help my fellow table mates here. All right. 3, 6, 9, line 3 with 9s. 3, 6, 9, line 3 with 9s. So 3, 6, 9, line 3 with 9s. Oh, with 9s. The 9s. I need reds, though.
1 bam.
I could do it with
4 crack.
reds are here. I guess that ship has sailed, huh?
1 dot.
I didn't
4
see
dot.
your, Jackie, I didn't see that before, but that would not have worked, would it? Okay, so I now have a flower. So 3 plus 6 equals 9. That 3 is weak. If I had jokers, I would be a lot happier. 3, 6, 6, 9 is very pretty. I think that the soaps have to go now, and that's the way it is. So,
So, flower. Call. 3 bam.
now I'm gonna have to decide, do I take that for that 3, 6, 6, 9, line 1B?
9 bam.
Okay. Here, if I don't take it, somebody else is gonna take it, right? So let's look at that hand and talk about it. The 6 dot is a Kong, and I can call that. The 3 I can't call because I don't have any jokers. But if I take that flower, I'll have a joker. The 6 bam is a pung. I can call it. When I take that joker and swap out my flower, then I have a joker to use to call the 3 dot, 1 3 dots out, or the 9 crack. Are there any 9 cracks out? There aren't. That gives me some hope, except Amistad is probably playing 5 7 9. Woo! Line 3. This game is really crazy, isn't it? This game is really crazy. So that means I still have to take it, I think. Because the other hand, I need more of these. It's a flower, pear. There's 4 here. That's 5 and 6. It's going to be risky. All right, I'm taking it. Oh, I have all these really pretty tiles then to get rid of. Unless, I mean, I could hold them as long as I can. See if I get 6 dots in, but I mean, what was I thinking? Not 3, not 6 dots, but 6, 9 dams or 6 cracks. And I see 1 9 dam, 2 9 dams, 1 6 crack, 2 6 crack. Forget about that. All right, but I'm going to take it. Not only to prevent someone else from getting 1, but I need the jokers.
Joker swap.
I need the joker more than I need
So,
anything
7 dot.
right now.
2 dot. 8 dot.
Another one. Oops, what did I put it there for? I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm like, oh, let me put it here to do the joker exchange. Okay, so I'm going to do that.
Joker
Thank
swap.
you so much, Annie. So now I have competition, but hopefully those 9s are not all in his hand. And now I've got some nice buffer tiles here, so we can just start getting those out. Hopefully nobody needs 1 single 9 for any reason. So 3 6 6 9, we are committed to line 2B.
9 dot. 4 dot. South. 8 bam.
I'm just going to get these out.
5 bam. 3 dot.
Okay, I'm going to call that Pung Kong, Pung Kong. Call for a Pung.
Call. 9 dot. 2 bam. Joker swap. 8 dot. 9 crack.
Okay, I am going to call for a Kong, and we'll see if Amistad takes that 9 or something, does a swap. Let's see, we're going to call this for a Kong, right? Pung, Kong, Pung, Kong. Yep.
Call. 9 dot. Green.
Now, it would be super duper if it did get taken, because then I could be jokerless maybe. Ignore.
8 crack. 9 bam. North. 3 bam. South. Red.
Oh, that's very pretty.
9.5 bam.
My husband was just laughing not laughing, but excited because he's like, oh, maybe you'll get one Mahjong tonight. He's thinking that, right?
4 bam. Flower.
I need this here or here. Okay, ignore. Wouldn't you know it? I'm picking a hot, hot, hot tile. Two out? Oh, three out? Oh, geez.
4 dot.
I'm
9
blind.
bam.
I am blind.
8 bam. 6 bam.
There we go. Okay, so it's pung of 3 dots, a Kong of 6 dots, a pung of 6 bams, and the Kong of 9 dots. I don't need to say Kong, I can just say Mahjong.
Mah Jongg.
One Mahjong tonight, you guys, with all of these really challenging hands. Ah, finally. Well, let's see what Annie was doing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 consecutive run line 4, and 2025 for Kurt. Only those flowers up, we could have guessed at what hands. And then 1, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5 with the reds. So he wasn't doing 5, 7, 9. He was doing the 1, 3, 5. So that's really cool. All right, we could do one more game.
First Charleston.
Thanks, Agnes. I need that vote of confidence when I finally make one Mahjong all night. Sort by suit. And guess what? There are no jokers. But I see a lot of 3, 6, 9 for the singles and pairs. They're just popped out at me right now. So I'm going to see how they look when I put them together. Not a whole lot, but I certainly have a good amount of them right now. 3, 6, 9. So we'll see what happens there. And what else would go with our nice little sixes, which are evens? Well, 2, 4, 6, 8 with the flowers and the singles in front. And I've got a 4, an 8, and a 6. So I'm going to keep that. East and West would be very nice if I got in a bunch of those with our sixes. God, I want to keep every single thing. Interesting here. Because the 2, 4, 6, 8 is probably not as important as that other stuff. I might have to get rid of this. This. And if I keep the East and West, I might get some. So it's either I'm not going to worry about that hand right now, or I'm going to get rid of this. I don't want to get rid of anything. I really don't. I guess I'm going to do this. Oh, I hate to do that. Oh, I did not get in. I did get in that 2, 4, 6, 8 single grouping with sixes. Could be a hand. Oh, my, my, my. Okay, let's see. What else am I going to do? 2, 4, 6, 8. We were keeping an eye on 3, 6, 9 singles and pairs. This is just too much. 3, 6, 6, 9. Maybe I can't throw, what am I going to do? Anybody have any idea what I should do here? I know that 2, 4, 6, 8 one is kind of crazy because I don't have the flowers, but I can't tell you how often it comes in, even when I don't have the flowers to start. It really does, but it is kind of silly to be even thinking about that, isn't it? So maybe what I'll do is get rid of one of these right now. I don't want to get rid of anything. to be honest. I didn't get any wins. It looks like I'm gonna abandon the wins. And that 3, 6, 9 singles and pairs is a possibility for sure. So I'm gonna do one wind. Watch, I'm gonna get back an east and a west right now. Let's see, these, maybe those are not important. Maybe I keep that for a little bit and do this. Okay, I gotta continue.
Second Charleston.
Looks like I'm headed in that 3, 6, 9 area again. It really does. And I got an east, but I gotta pass something. So singles and pairs. We would need to play it like this. So I would need a pair of 3, 6s, and 9s and the pair of 3s here. East and west with 6s or 3s could work. What do you guys think? Stick with the singles and pairs? And then some other 3, 6, 9. If that doesn't work, I say yes. I'm kind of feeling confident about that. So we just got one more toward it. Okay, I'm gonna do the east. Maybe I'll get one more tile in. Wouldn't that be
Courtesy
nice?
pass.
Nope. At least I'm pretty confident nobody's keeping those east and west. So I'm gonna do 3. Let's hope. Nope. But that's okay. So I'm gonna get all of these out here, starting with my wind.
West. So.
It'll
North.
be fun seeing
So-
what happens. I'll keep that one a little bit because it's a pair. We'll do that one last.
4 dot. 5 bam. West. East.
Oh my.
4 crack. 5 crack.
I need 2 tiles to be set for that singles and
4
pairs
bam.
hand.
7 bam. 4 dot. 4 bam. 1 crack. 7 bam. South. 1 crack. South. 3 bam.
One of those. Well, we're going to keep both of these because that pair could be a 3, 6, or a 9.
1 bam. North.
That's going to help with that
6
pair.
crack. 5 dot. So. 2 bam. South. 7 dot.
2 dot.
2 dot. South. 2 bam. 5 bam. 8 crack.
Oh, come on, give
2
me
bam.
one more tile.
1 bam. 1 crack. 1 bam. 4 dot. 6 bam. 1 dot.
Interesting. Well, I'm going to hold it just in case
1 bam. Red.
we have to bail from that hand for any reason.
Call. 5 dot. 5 dot. Joker swap. East. 8 dot. 1 dot.
I did get 2 flower joker exchanges, but that's it. 3, 6, 6, 9. The 9 we do not need. Nope.
9 dot. 1 dot. East. 3 bam.
Okay, that's the second 3 bam. Oh. All right, let's talk about it. What would be our bail hand? Because I always keep backups in mind right there. 3, 6, 6, 9. I can still get rid of the 3 bam and keep the 9 and still keep some glimmer of hope for that 3, 6, 9 singles and pairs hand if I get the 9 bam in. But right now, with this backup hand, I can call the 3 dot, the 6 dot, the 6 crack, and the 9 crack. But wait a minute, one went out of something. The 6 crack, one went out. So there still is one. So I still have the ability to call everything there. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the 3 bam. Yep.
3 bam, 4 dot, 2 dot, east, north, 7 bam, call, 6
All
bam,
right. Let's see who's going to grab that before me. 1 7 is out. 1's available.
3 crack, green, call, 8
I
dot,
figured that. We passed it, and then not one went out. So 5, 6, 7, 8 with the greens, or 5, 7, 9 with the greens.
6 dot,
All righty. I guess I'm gonna call it. Oh, I have to do it for a Kong.
call,
It was a nice try. This has to go out in case anyway, so we'll get it out.
9 bam, 2 dot, 9 bam, joker swap, 7 dot,
That was a little follow the leader, I think, with that 9 bam there too.
8 dot, 8 crack, 9 bam, 3 bam, 4 crack, Mah Jongg,
Oh, and I gave it. Wouldn't you know it? Oh my goodness. I could have been jokerless. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. All right. Congratulations, Kurt. You did good. 2, 3, 4 with the Reds. And at that point in the game, there were 30. We were just at the begin game, so it would have been that's what you would have done. I wouldn't have held back anything at that point. And I didn't know what he was playing. So 6, 7, 8, flower 6, 7, 8 for Annie. Same hand that Kurt won on. And 2, 4, 6, 8, line 4, which is my favorite hand, but that is not coming in too good. This where was it? 3, 6. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, Amistad had a 9 crack there. I bet he would have thrown it soon. Well, that was a good try. Good try. That was really a very challenging night. I'm sure you all agree. But I hope you had fun here. And did anybody have any questions or anything? How many of you, you know how to raise your hand with the reaction there? How many of you have had days like this where you never see jokers and you come close a lot, but you still never see jokers? I see a hand up. I see a thumbs up. Yeah, I know. I hear you, right? We had some challenging hands, but there's a lot of great learning opportunities when we have these challenging hands. So there's just a lot of juggling that you have to do. This is a very challenging game, but you know, it's so great for our minds. And that's why we play it. It's great for our minds. It keeps us alert and we want to torture ourselves, right? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I'm going to sign off. If you're watching this replay, please consider subscribing to my MahjCon YouTube channel. Give me a thumbs up, click the bell so you get notifications of when I go live and when I post something new. And until I see you again, be well. Practice, 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 everybody. It's been great. One of my favorite evenings of all is spending Wednesday nights with you all. So I'm going to say good night. Good night, everybody.